I'm not going to lie to you guys. The OG girls are scaring me. The OG girls are scaring me. The possessiveness, the pettiness, the clinging. It's too much. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island USA Season 5, Episode 2. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. The last episode left us with Bergie getting a text that he will be in a throuple, and the two bombshells that we have are Carmen and Hannah. Carmen says she's looking for somebody who is confident, fit, and obsessed with her, while Hannah is looking for a relationship. Yeah, I think she said she's done with the playing of the games. She really wants to find her person. So the two women are thrust into the deep end with Bergie for the night.
What's up, ladies?
Hey,
how's it going?
How's it going? Come join the party.
All right.
It's your lucky day.
I left with nothing, and I
come out
came
with
with
everything.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
The two hottest girls in the villa.
Oh, you're sweet. How did everyone sleep?
I can't complain. I had one and one. Look to my right, look to my left. I'm like, I just won life.
I'm trying to be nice, but we also need to be realistic, okay? See, this is different than when they cast people like in the UK, like Hugo or like Will, or, you know, like it's a different Bergie. It's different. It's just different, and I can't necessarily give you the reasons as to why it's different. I just know that these girls, the hope for them to be connected with Bergie just was not there. If Bergie stays long enough, I hope that they do send somebody who they curated specifically for him, because right now, this ain't it. Leo is already showing us that he's going to be a menace.
I hate not knowing the what if with someone. You know, last night we cuddled, we had a good little night. But I feel like there's like this little like area where I'm still unsure. We have to like owe it to ourselves to like be open to talk to whoever we want.
One thing that the Islanders fail to do almost every season is to inform their partner on their intent to get to know other people. There's nothing wrong with exploring. That's literally what the show is intended to do. You're supposed to explore all your options if you want to, and then make your decision. Honestly, you don't even have to make your decision. But you're supposed to go out and see who else is out there that you like. And Leo isn't letting Cassie know. And it makes sense why, it doesn't make sense why Cassie's moving the way that she is. However, I think that it would have been suppressed a little bit if Leo had given her the heads up. It's time now for the bombshells to meet the OG boys. Leo tells them that he's conflicted because, as we know, he has two options already. Keenan says that he's settled in, but he's not wifed up yet. Marco says that he likes women of color. I want you to remember that. Here's the thing. I'm always conflicted when I hear stuff like this because there's a thin line between interest and fetishization. And I don't know what Marco is, okay? It's giving confusion. I don't know what he is, where he's from, or whatever. But his interest in women of color, one, makes me excited because it gives the women of color more options to choose from, because typically that's not the reality for us. But the fact that he was so forthright with that information just makes me think like, I don't know. And I know that that's a bad thing to say. I'm aware. You can't say you want something, then once you get it, you're upset that you got it. I get it. I know. Okay, I know. Marco, where am I? Oh, in my last note, I also said Marco is ready to explore as well, but he has yet to let Destiny know. And Keenan is saying that each of the guys needs to get two women on his arm. Now, Keenan, you're doing right by me so far. I hope this is a philosophy he's only giving to the other guys, because he and KK they're just doing it for me. Okay, I didn't see them much this episode, but I need them. I need them to stick together because I really like what they got going on. Now, why is Anna playing in Bergie's face?
Coming with like 2 bad bitches, and I'm like, did he just get laid?
Yeah. Carmen's on my list.
Carmen is freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
Hannah's like really freaking beautiful too.
I think Hannah's gorgeous too. Like I would not be complaining if I was dating her either.
Bergie says he's into Carmen. Carmen fits the archetype that he's already depicted that he's interested in. Okay, cool. Why is Anna pitching Hannah? Why is Anna pitching Hannah? And Bergie played it off well. He said, I'd be so lucky to be coupled up with a girl like her. But we know damn well there is no interest on both sides. The girls get to pick dates. Hannah picked Victor and Carmen picked Leo.
I highly value when people value their family because to me, like, my family's everything. Like,
Yeah.
To me, that means the world. I had an ex-girlfriend and she was blonde hair, greenish, bluish eyes.
Sounds familiar.
It sounds familiar, my type. I've been through like my little hoe phase, like I've done that lifestyle. And it's just not as like fulfilling as having someone to do everything with.
Leo presents very well. He is so good with his words. I can see why he's having a lot of success in this villa. He seems like, a Casanova, a smooth talker. He knows the right things to say. He knows how to woo a girl. And it's going to be at his detriment, honestly, if he doesn't start to narrow down his options, because right now he's got Anna, he's got Cassie, and he's got, what's her name? Carmen, right? Carmen seems a little bit more mellow, but we just met her, okay? Clearly it takes 2 days for the women to show their true colors because Anna's talking about we wifed up and Cassie is throwing a fit, honey. She's throwing a fit. Back at the villa, she's literally having a tantrum because Leo didn't say goodbye to her.
Fuck you, 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 fuck you. He didn't even look at me. Yeah, when he left. The guy I'm coupled up with, I want him to come and everything was going pretty well. But I guess not if he's not gonna even come down, look at me. Didn't even look at me. I was a ghost. I was really shocked how he reacted.
Honey, where was this yesterday when Leo was gagging over Anna? You had no energy at all, unless we didn't get to see it. I'm just like, you already had competition in the villa. Now you got 2. You could have snuffed one of the connections by making your presence known when Anna was in the picture, and now you got to fight with Anna and Carmen. Fight against them. You don't got to fight with them. But girl, she was out here talking about she doesn't date younger men. I don't think that is true. You must date younger men because ain't no way a grown-ass man is dealing with this behavior. Victor and Hannah, in my opinion, were giving me vibes. And I say were because Victor flipped the script.
Are you happy I chose you for a date?
Yeah, feels good to be chosen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But my mom's my best friend. I'm a mama's girl, for sure.
I'm a mama boy also.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, I like...
Raised by a strong woman, like with big characters. They did me how to respect women.
Now, I could be projecting because was I listening? No, I wasn't. I wasn't listening. I was just imagining myself living vicariously through Hannah. Oh, that man is cute, guys. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And it's the accent. Yeah, later on he says that he's not feeling Hannah. Why? Why you not feeling her? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with Hannah? Hannah, after the date, said she was feeling him. That's your loss, Victor. When the date is, oh no, not even when the date is over. Jasmine, who I believed did not have an interest in Victor, is now also moving kind of like Cassie.
I felt like awkward and annoyed by the whole situation. Just to know that like, oh, now he's like already going on like a first date and it's with somebody else. It's just like, is that progress?
I felt like we like had just started to like kind of form a connection and now your head's getting turned already by somebody else.
I have a genuine concern for the original women of the villa. Genuine concern. Are we okay? Is there something in the Fijian water? Something is wrong. Is it all the lights? Is it the neon? Is it frying the brain cells? I don't understand what's happening. The way these women have just turned on the clinginess in 24 hours is ridiculous. After the dates, on the one hand, you have the OG girls basically shitting bricks job. And then the guys are hyping each other up because they're excited that there's fresh meat.
Find a meet, Leo. Work it out, Leo.
Hello? What about me? Did you forget about me?
He didn't even say bye to me. He didn't like, I'm like,
She was tight, bro.
I'm like, she was tight over him.
One was way too early to be envious and jealous. And I'm like, I don't remember saying, are you gonna be my girlfriend?
Why are the girls making me side with Leo? Why are you making me side with Leo? Because Leo is correct. It is too damn early to be this clingy. What is going on? And didn't I say the episode prior, Cassie needs to be careful bringing in her mother, talking about, oh, my mom is going to love him and I can't wait for him to meet my family. And that is how we play ourselves as women. We convince ourselves to be fully sold on somebody who has not given us that reassurance back. Then you start to look like Cassie. Some of us don't exhibit it externally. It's probably for the best because this is what it looks like. But Cassie has the mentality of a lot of other women, and women, we need to stop. Honey, this episode just threw me for a loop, okay? Marco pulls Destiny aside, and he's trying to let her know that he's interested in getting to know more women. Destiny did not like that.
I like the connection we had.
You said had past tense?
Have. I like the connection we have. I'm gonna be pulling some other girls aside.
I'm gonna stop you. You letting me know being respectful, that's all fine and dandy, but you should have did that 24 hours ago.
New ladies came in the villa and like spent all the time last night with you, which was awesome and amazing. And I'm okay.
You have the say so to be able to macho man all around the damn villa.
I was not saying I'm gonna macho man all around the villa.
Now, what the hell? This girl is supposed to be 27. She's supposed to be 27. What is happening? She's 27. He is 22. And he is handling this more maturely. Now, I say more because I feel like there were parts of it that were immature, but more maturely than Destiny. In their conversation, I hear where both of them are coming from. He's on Love Island. He's supposed to explore. And it's literally day 2. Week 2, Destiny, you might have an argument. But day 2, you don't. But then I'm also like, well, Marco, why did you kiss the girl? You kissed the girl the first conversation you had, knowing you had the intentions of exploring. But then I'm also like, well, Destiny, why were you kissing a man so prematurely? You know, she was feeling the vibe, and I guess she thought the kiss was, okay, we locked in. And I feel like they could have been if they just handled this conversation a little bit differently. But girl, it's Love Island. You ain't locked in 24 hours. Or you could be locked in, but you would only find out weeks down the line. There's no way the second day you expect this man to cut off all his options for you. Destiny, sis, it's not looking good. In the evening, Jasmine is having a conversation with Victor just to see where his mindset is with the new girls now in the villa.
Like, I don't feel any spark or anything like that, yeah. but I felt comfortable. I wasn't planning like on kissing anybody.
Yeah.
That makes me like mad uncomfortable.
Same. But it felt I was comfortable with you.
Same.
Not miss let's have sex on the freaking day beds talking about, yeah, kissing the challenge makes me uncomfortable. You know what, let me not. If she was uncomfortable, she was uncomfortable, okay? But they're out here talking about, yeah, I'm comfortable with you. Victor, Victor, we're gonna be in a legal separation now, okay? We're still married, but now we're in a legal separation because what are you talking about? Almost all of the characteristics, well, let me not say that because he didn't list them all out, but there was a good amount of characteristics that he outlined he wanted that Jasmine does not have. I don't know if she's planning on changing those things, but if she does plan on changing them, I hope it's not for Victor. I hope it's a genuine development within herself, but I don't understand how this connection came to be. Is it lack of options? It has to be lack of options because this was not the song Victor was singing yesterday. Now, as I said, Destiny is 27. We need to check those government records because it's not given 27.
I don't know how it could go from like being so positive and then you like attacked my non-negotiables, calling me a macho man. I want a friendship still. When I go back in bed, you're the one next to me, so will I ultimately respect you?
Mm-hmm. I don't respect you, but
okay.
Thank you.
No, I don't respect you. She said, well, I don't respect you. You know what? I feel like they really could have salvaged the situation, but because Destiny was in her feelings, she tanked the ship. She tanked it completely. I feel like Marco came, he addressed his concern about her calling him a macho man. He said, listen, that's not me. I don't like that. Why did the men say that calling him a macho man was a derogatory term? Do we know what that word means? Derogatory term? All right. I mean, it was a jab, but derogatory term. Maybe I don't know what the word means. Let me Google that real quick before I start to sound like I'm the idiot here. What is a derogatory term? Showing a critical or disrespectful attitude. You know what? They're right. Shoot. I guess it was a derogatory term. Okay. Well, I think that they could have salvaged things if she didn't spew out the derogatory term and hit him with the I don't respect you. Sis, no. I was also reminded that in my first impressions, Destiny is the one who poured sugar in her ex's tank. So the pettiness is kind of a theme. Cassie now literally confronts him because, again, she's mad that he didn't say goodbye.
You didn't even acknowledge me at all. You were just like, bye, girls, kept walking. Where were you? You didn't come and look for me at all. Mm-hmm. Like, at all.
In my head, I wasn't thinking of, oh, this could become something else. Because I already something with you, and it was, like, already getting, like, complicated with that.
Okay, wait, give me a second, because I don't have an underwear on.
Oh.
Hey, no, you can't do that, because you just told me you're interested in 2 more girls.
Why did she have to throw in that she's going commando? I think there could have been a way for her to address the fact that she needs to be careful with her dress without saying she doesn't have any panties on. Because now it kind of seems like she was throwing herself at him. It just does. I'm sorry. It does. If you don't agree, that's totally fine. But to me, the mention of that, especially in an attempt to get him back, feels like you're trying to entice him sexually. And then she folded so quick talking about, because he was like, oh, you probably don't want to cuddle now. But she was like, oh, no, I'll cuddle. You were trying to give this man the business, and that didn't even last. It didn't even last 30 seconds. My girl, Cassie, come on. Come on. Mr. I like women of color. Let me not. You can like women of color and also like non-women of color. Women of non-color? Whatever, child. He's talking to Carmen.
Are you excited now that you're like done? Like now you get to like mingle.
Yeah.
Leave that shit in the past. Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone said that the spirit of Zachariah has entered the villa, and listen, I'm not ready for that kind of trauma again. I'm not ready for that kind of trauma. For the people who don't watch the UK version, there's this guy, Zachariah. He has the aesthetic of a white guy who dates black women typically, and he came in saying that his top 3 women were the 3 women of color, and then immediately beeline for a white woman. Again, I'm not saying that you have to like women of color just because you said it. It's just very reminiscent of a traumatic situation that I'm still healing from. Anna lets Leo know that even though he's got options, he is still her number 1.
Like, he definitely like forgot about me.
No, I didn't forget about you. I was just like,
I love Cassie in the sense that like she like wants me to be like really open, you know. Like, you're still my number 1 right now. I think you will be for a while until you like pull me aside and be like, hey babe, this is over. Cause
I got you.
I'm your wifey now. Yeah.
Hey.
Leo, I need you to pay attention to these women when they speak, okay? The only woman so far who's been pretty calm is Carmen. But Cassie's been moving mad, throwing tantrums over a goodbye or the lack thereof. Now you got Anna talking about, I'm your wifey now. And he's there dancing to, sir. No. Because when these girls turn around and want to give you the business, you better not be shocked because here you are playing into it, not realizing she's probably serious. She's probably serious. On a regular occasion, I would say, oh, that's just a joke. It's playful banter, whatever. But with this OG cast of girls, you know she meant it. Then you have Anna, what's her name now? Cassie, who's seeing Anna and Victor, what is his name? I just said it. Leo. She's seeing Anna and Leo hold hands, and now she's upset. She's like, oh, I'm not even gonna cuddle him in bed anymore. And all that. It's scary. It is very scary. The episode ends with the bombshells getting a text that they will get to recouple in 24 hours. However, it is up to them whether or not they want to tell the other Islanders. I love it. I love this twist. Let's have a lot more secret. Let's do some secret missions this season. Yeah, I like this a lot. The secrecy, it's a nice twist. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. What can you do instead of reinventing the wheel? You could just use one less wheel. I don't know, child. The analogy worked in my head before it came out of my mouth. Don't worry about that. But anyways, I'm loving this season so far. I won't do a live this week because I will have hosts at the end of the week. But next week, we're going live to talk about this at the end of the week. So stay tuned for that. As always, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.